everybody.
Morning.
I filled every seat. I wish I had that problem in my church. God gave us a beautiful morning today, and we're going to open this service, and I'd like us all to pray together if we could. God, we come before your presence with thanksgiving in our hearts, understanding that you are in control of all things. And Lord God, we are putting our faith and our confidence in you, understanding that God, that death is a part of life, and it is at this time that we need you and ask you to bring comfort and peace, understanding and direction. God, we ask you to wrap this family and these friends and loved ones together, God, in your arms of love and draw them close to your presence. And God, let your spirit be made known to each one. And God, as we move forward in this service and we celebrate,
Amen.
we are very privileged and honored to have representation from the United States Navy, the Color Guard, and at this time I'm going to turn the service over to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is an honor and a privilege to be here today to conduct final military honors. Military honors will consist of the sounding of taps and the folding and presentation of the flag. During the sounding of taps, if there are any current or former military members, please join us in rendering a final hand salute. For all others, I ask you please place your right hand over your heart. I would also ask for family members to please continue taking photographs or videos throughout the whole ceremony. This is for you. At this time, if you're able, please rise for the military. Honor guard. Sound taps.
On behalf of the President of the United States, the Armed Forces, and the Grateful Nation, please accept this flag on behalf of loved ones of all officers, our condolences.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, this concludes military honors. Thank you for allowing us to be here. Honor guard, right face. Forward.
Chances are you'll find somewhere tonight. Seems I always end up driving by. Ever since I've known you, just seems you're on my way. Chances are don't know, my name is Robert Ziriak, and I'm the pastor of Connecting Point Community Church on 3rd Avenue here in Hesperia. My wife, where is she? There she is. She provided care for Sam for about 2 years. And so that's how I'm connected with this family. We are here today to celebrate the life of Samuel Salyer. And Joni, let me just express to you that our hearts mourn with you, our prayers are with you, and my wife talks constantly about you, and she's always concerned about you. Right? So I know you don't see her every day anymore, but I want you to know that she is always thinking about you and praying for you. I've heard about many of you. Good or bad, I've heard about many of you. I have heard
Looking
about
at
many.
Annie.
It's all been good. Well, Annie. Joshua chapter 4 has a tremendous impact regarding memorial services. In verse number 1 it says, "And it came to pass when all the people were clean passed over Jordan that the Lord spake unto Joshua, saying," and let me just pause here and tell you that one of the reasons why this is impacting to me is because I stood where they say they crossed between Jordan and Israel. And so I can picture this still in my mind. Just last November, I was actually between the two countries of Jordan and Israel at the Jordan River. Verse 2 says, "Take ye 12 men out of the people, out of every tribe of man, and command ye them, saying, Take you hence out of the midst of Jordan, out of the place where the priest's feet stood firm, 12 stones, and ye shall carry them over with you, and leave them in the lodging place where ye shall lodge this night. Then Joshua called the 12 men whom he had prepared of the children of Israel, out of every tribe of man. And Joshua said unto them, Pass over before the ark of the Lord your God into the midst of Jordan, and take ye up every man of you a stone upon his shoulder, according unto the number of the tribes of the children of Israel. That this may be a sign among you, that when your children ask their fathers in time to come, saying, What mean ye by these stones? Then you shall answer them, that the waters of Jordan were cut off before the ark of the covenant of the Lord, when it passed over Jordan. The waters of Jordan were cut off, and these stones shall be for a memorial unto the children of Israel forever." So I want you to picture this as best you can. Jordan, people can actually swim in the Jordan River when it is overflowing its banks. And what happened in the Bible is the children of Israel, when they came to the Jordan River, before they could cross over into the promised land, the priest's feet had to touch the water, and God separated the waters, and Israel walked through. But in the process, they grabbed some stones, and these rocks became a memorial of this monumental point in their history. And so when I look at this, and then I think of the generations that came after this generation, they would go back to the place of the crossing, and they would see the memorial of stones stacked up. They would look at the elders with the gray hair, and as some of us have here today, and they would say, what is the meaning of these stones? What is the purpose of these stones? And then it was up to the elders to say, well, these stones are used as a memorial of what happened. And then I look at the life of Sam Salyer, and I listen to the stories, and I've read the letters, and I've gleaned a little bit off of this man's life, that he lived a life of 59 years serving his country, has a family, and I look at you and I think there's got to be some points of memorial that we can look at in this man's life. And when you that are younger, you get the on the ship. And so this is a life that we've got to remember. He will live on in our memories, but build these memorials. I realize this is a time